What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this project from Pablo Sanders, and it is called Something to Vibe To. Now, Pablo is a rapper who's coming out of Canton, Ohio, and if you want to check out his music and find out more about him, you can just take a look at all the links down below in the information box. But when it comes to this project right here, you are in for some pretty good production, as well as a lot of hustle-based content. So on the song Dreams of Success, the title of the song actually fits what it's all about because he's rapping about chasing dreams and staying on the grind. You're also getting this very dreamy instrumental that matches up with the title. I thought that was a solid track. And then with Ocean Drive, we get a breezy backdrop as Pablo spits, "I was broke, I ain't break, gotta pray and do what it takes. You got more followers than money, some shit I'll never relate." I thought those were some dope, boastful bars right there. But it's the hook vocals on this song that hold it back because there aren't any layers or harmonies. I know he's not trying to all out sing and belt it out, but if you are going to do a sing-songy hook, it really does help when you beef it up a little bit with some background layers and stuff like that. Makes it more catchy, it makes it sound more full. So that was one thing that did stick out to me as something that could have been improved. And keeping with the theme of vocals, flow, delivery, just the overall sound of when he's rapping and working these different flows, one of the biggest issues is that Pablo does not have a distinct sound. There are no risks being taken here, and stylistically his rapping is very straightforward. So this album doesn't leave much of a lasting impression at all, but I will say that he sounds fine as a rapper. Like, he's on beat, he sounds confident, he doesn't sound overly amateurish, but he's not giving you anything different. There's nothing over the top stylistically, thematically, or sonically with this project, and it really does keep it from, like I said, leaving a lasting impression on you. So you're not going to find yourself jumping out of your seat, hitting the rewind button. He's not doing anything too different here. And also the mixing and mastering could be tightened up in some spots. It's certainly listenable, it sounds pretty good, but you will notice that the levels are a bit different as you go throughout these songs, and some of them don't sound that crisp. So these are some of the issues I had here right out of the jump. But in spite of all that, this album still has some positive moments that I want to speak on. I think if you like that West Coast sound in particular, you are going to enjoy some of these tracks. Like Commandments, you're getting this bubbly bass line as well as a decent hook from Sean Kells, who's handling the vocals there. With the song Cleveland Ave Hustle, this is one of my favorite tracks. It has that Bay Area vibe, some very unique sing-songy flows from Bo Bond, so I thought his performance was impressive. And then on the kickback, you got Pablo on here, macking to a girl who has a fat ass like Nicki, an attitude like Cardi, while West Coast artist Polyester the Saint sounds great on his verse as well. So these are some of the moments that I did like a little bit more. I think he does have that West Coast sound down pretty well, which is actually interesting since he's coming out of Canton, Ohio. But again, these tracks are not groundbreaking stylistically, thematically, conceptually, sonically. It's all very run-of-the-mill, and there are artists out there who do that type of sound better and also maybe a bit more authentically. But, you know, you will like some of the stuff here. If you don't mind the standard content about hustling, grinding, and playing around with the ladies, you'll certainly be able to take a couple of tracks off this project and throw it in a playlist when you want something to vibe to, because that's what the title says, and some of these tracks do match up with that. You're going to get the song Niagara Falls, where he's making a girl drip over this really dope and playlistic sax production. Again, it's not really anything too interesting with what he's rapping about or how he's rapping. And on Bust Down, he's talking to Big Booty Judy and popping Kicc. So, you know, as you can tell, there's not much here with the content to break down. Everything is approached in a pretty standard way. Even when he's rapping about this simple stuff, he's not giving you any unique concepts, attacking it from a different angle. It's all just very straightforward. But you do get some moments of wisdom and introspection on the tracks TMC and Player's Prayer, where he's speaking on the importance of all kinds of different things, from repetition and discipline when you're trying to improve yourself, reading, keeping your mind and body sharp. These instances are kind of nice. It shows that he is thinking a little bit and putting that out there to inspire people. But again, man, the songwriting is very average throughout this project. His flows are pretty simple. Nothing really happening with the rapping here to blow me away, and that's what makes me take this one down to about a 5.5 out of 10. Again, I think the production is pretty dope here. Like on TMC, for example, you're getting some soulful production. You're also getting a beautiful Herb Alpert sample on that Player's Prayer joint. But, you know, there's not much for me to get excited about with this project. I listened through, it was okay. I don't see myself really coming back to this at all, but I think you might like a couple songs here and there if you like that particular West Coast sound that some of these tracks have, as well as just the more simple content that he's getting into. But I think a couple ways that he could improve as an artist, of course this is just my opinion, is working on that songwriting. You know, if you're going to rap about some of this simple stuff, maybe have some different ways that you approach these topics, tie in some different ideas, some more clever lyricism, maybe get some more features on there to help mix things up. I also think the mixing and mastering, as I said, could be a little bit tighter. And stylistically, just the rapping here It's just really average and standard. It's not bad, but it really doesn't give you anything, like I said, to make you jump out of your seat, press rewind, or want to go tell everyone that you discovered this rapper who's doing something different or exciting. So, is what it is. 5.5 out of 10 feels fair to me. Slightly above average, not much more than that in my opinion. But check it out for yourself, man. I really think some of you guys will like a couple of tracks here, so take a look. When you're done that, of course, hit me up in the comments section with your thoughts and opinions, and make sure you do that good YouTube and social media stuff where you show me love and you show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.